These proven hacks can soothe your redness instantly, and we will know everything about your skin's redness and the best treatment options that suit your skin needs and type. Stick to the end because I will reveal an ancient, effective Ayurvedic recipe that will give you a wow results. Let me tell you the basics of skin redness or rosacea. Rosacea is a chronic inflammatory condition that can stay with you for years. It needs so much attention to be treated the right way. In this condition, your skin will look red and inflamed, and your emotions will appear on your face, especially if you felt stressed or annoyed. Stick with me to know your redness type. It is the first step to treat it the right way. Rosacea has 4 subtypes, and you should know which one you have to treat it properly. The first subtype is the most common one and is scientifically called erythematotelangiectatic rosacea (ETR). It is known as a red and shiny rosacea. Symptoms: this subtype is primarily characterized by persistent facial redness, flushing, and visible blood vessels. Affected area typically affects the central part of the face, including the cheeks and nose. Triggers: common triggers include sun exposure, hot or cold weather, alcohol, and spicy foods. The second type, called papulopustular rosacea, sometimes gets confused with adult acne, but it isn't acne. The difference clinically is that the subtype of rosacea doesn't have whiteheads like acne. It features with red bumps, papules, and pus-filled lesions, pustules. The affected area is primarily affects the cheeks, nose, and forehead, more common in the middle-aged woman, though men can also be affected. The third type is rhinophyma. It is a rare subtype and characterized by thickening of the skin on the nose, leading to a pulpous appearance. The affected area is the nose, but can also involve the cheeks and forehead. Demographics more frequently seen in men and often develops from other subtypes. The fourth type is ocular rosacea. Its symptoms related to the eyes such as redness, irritation, burning sensations, and dry or watery eyes. The affected area, it primarily affects the eyelids and the area around the eyes. The complication: this can lead to more serious eye problems if not treated, including vision issues. Understanding these subtypes is crucial for effective management and treatment of rosacea, as each require different approach of care. So, who gets them and why? Medically, we don't know the reason. It is an equally chronic condition that can happen to anyone at any age. But those several factors can increase the risk of developing rosacea. These factors include: number 1, the genetic and demographic factors. For the fair-skinned people, individuals with fair skin or light skin, especially those with light hair and eyes, are at higher risk. Approximately 72% of those with rosacea report having fair skin. Number 2 is age. Rosacea typically first appears in individuals over the age of 30, with many cases emerging between 30 and 50 years old. Family history. A significant number of rosacea sufferers have a family history of the condition, indicating a genetic predisposition. Gender. While more women are diagnosed with rosacea, men often experience more severe symptoms. Environmental and lifestyle factors like sun exposure. Ultraviolet light can trigger or exacerbate rosacea symptoms, making sun protection essential. Temperature extremes. Hot weather, cold weather, and sudden temperature changes can provoke flare-ups. Dietary triggers. Certain foods and beverages such as spicy food, hot drinks, and alcohol can trigger symptoms in some individuals. Stress. Emotional factors like stress, anxiety, and anger can lead to increased flushing and other symptoms. Physical activity. Activities that cause excessive sweating or increased body temperature, such as hot bath, sauna, or vigorous exercise, may also trigger symptoms. The third factors are medical, like the skin conditions, the presence of certain bacteria such as Helicobacter pylori, and the skin mites like Demodex has been linked to rosacea. Hormonal changes. The hormonal fluctuation can contribute to the severity of rosacea symptoms, particularly in women. These are the factors that will increase the risk of getting this chronic redness. Now, let's talk about the best hacks that will reduce the redness right away, making your rosacea appear less intense and help you to treat and remove it over time. The first hack is to use a gentle cleanser. The top brands are Avon Calm Cleansing Milk. This cleanser is formulated with a mineral-rich spring water and is gentle enough for rosacea-prone skin. The second one is Cetaphil Redness Relieving Daily Facial Cleanser. Cetaphil is a well-known brand for sensitive skin, and this cleanser is designed to soothe redness. Number 3. Vanicream Gentle Facial Cleanser. It's a simple, fragrance-free cleanser that effectively removes impurities without irritating the skin. The second hack is using soothing ingredients like centella and green tea. These ingredients have been shown to have a calming effect on the skin in products like Selfless by Hiram Centella Green Calming Cleanser. Number 2 is niacinamide, a form of vitamin B3 that helps prevent and relieve flushing associated with rosacea. Looking for creams containing niacinamide. 3. Oatmeal. Oatmeal helps strengthen the skin barrier and reduce water loss. You can mix oatmeal with water and apply it directly to the skin. If you want that one product that contains all those ingredients together, I got you. You can use that calming moisturizer from a rising brand called Lula that contains all the above ingredients and more. It contains lilac and green tea extracts, allantoin, niacinamide, and other ingredients that moisturize, soothe, and calm your skin. It has other nutritional ingredients like plant butters and oil. It is rich in essential fatty acid to replenish and soften the skin like shea butter and jojoba oil. It has also a hydrating hyaluronic acid, a soothing and calming botanical extract like chamomile and calendula. Try this magical blend from the Lula brand now with a 50% discount for the first 10 orders. The third hack is using topical ingredients like number 1 is the Primolidine Gel Mirvaso. This FDA approved medication works by narrowing blood vessels under the skin to reduce persistent redness for several hours. 2. Metronidazole and azelaic acid creams, prescription topical medication that can effectively reduce inflammation and redness associated with rosacea. 3. Use Nizoral shampoo and apply it for a few minutes in the redness area to remove the flakes and kill the fungus responsible for the flake formation. It is so helpful in reducing redness and flakes, and despite it being a shampoo for dandruff, it plays a good role in treating rosacea, flakes, and reducing redness. Azelaic acid. It has antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties, but it smells so bad. Incorporate it into your nighttime skincare routine. Use the azelaic acid concentration of 10%, the best one from Paula's chart. You will find all those products in the redness blog post, the link in the description. Number 4 is lifestyle hacks. Identify and avoid personal triggers like sun exposure, extreme temperatures, spicy foods, and stress to prevent flare-ups. Number 2. Choose skincare products and makeup formulated for sensitive skin and free of potential irritants. Number 3. Moisturize daily. Keeping the skin hydrated is crucial for preventing dryness and irritation. Use a gentle, fragrance-free moisturizer like Lula Moisturizer. We talked about it before. Number 4. Apply sunscreen. Sun exposure can worsen rosacea, so use a broad-spectrum sunscreen with SPF plus 50. I advise you to use physical sunscreen, not a chemical sunscreen, because chemical sunscreen can react with your skin and worsen your redness and rosacea. Sunscreen recommendation is in the link in the description. The last hack is a makeup hack. Use a green concealer to conceal the redness in your skin. If your redness and rosacea don't fade away with those hacks, I advise you to listen carefully to the next part of the rosacea treatments. How to manage your skin redness by avoiding the triggers that make you look much more worse. We have to understand the triggers, and avoiding these can help manage the condition effectively. Here are the most known triggers. 1. Dietary triggers like alcohol, especially red wine and other alcoholic beverage. 2. Spicy foods. Spicy foods can provoke symptoms. 3. Hot foods and beverage. Consuming hot drinks like coffee or tea and hot meals can trigger flare-ups. The second triggers are environmental, like the sun exposure. Ultraviolet light from the sun is a major trigger. 2 is the temperatures. Hot and cold weather can worsen symptoms. 3. Wind and humidity. Windy conditions and high humidity can irritate the skin. The third triggers are the lifestyle, like emotional stress. Stress, anxiety, or sudden emotional changes can lead to flushing. 2. Heavy exercise. Strenuous physical activity can trigger symptoms due to increased body temperature. 3. Hot baths or saunas. Exposure to heat from a bath or saunas can provoke flare-ups. The fourth triggers are skincare and cosmetics. Certain skincare products that containing alcohol, witch hazel, or a stronger fragrance may irritate the skin. 2. Medications. Some medication, including topical steroids and certain blood pressure drugs, can trigger rosacea. Identifying personal triggers can vary from person to person, so you have to understand your skin, and that will save you later. Now let's talk about rosacea treatments, especially subtype 1 rosacea. It is the most commonly spread one. The other subtypes of rosacea need an immediate dermatologist visit to identify and treat them properly. There are several effective treatment options for managing skin redness, especially for conditions like rosacea. Here is a summary of the most common treatments. But you have to remember that the most effective treatment option is the targeted skincare routine, and you can achieve that by taking and trying those treatments and seeing the most effective one that suits your skin type and creating your effective routine. Focus on the treatment option I will tell you about now. If you stayed, drop a big like and subscribe. There will be 4 categories of treatment. Mix and match them to make your routine and ritual. The first one is topical treatments. A. Topical medication. Creams and gels containing ingredients such as metronidazole, azelaic acid, and ivermectin can help reduce inflammation and redness associated with rosacea. B. Brimonidine gel and oxymetazoline cream. These FDA-approved medication work by narrowing blood vessels under the skin, which can reduce persistent redness for several hours. C. Anti-redness skincare products. Look for products especially formulated to soothe redness, often containing calming ingredients like chamomile, aloe vera, or niacinamide. Number 2 is the oral medications, like the oral antibiotics. Medications like doxycycline and minocycline can help reduce inflammation and prevent flare-ups in rosacea patients. Number 3. The light and laser service. A. Intense pulsed light (IPL therapy). This treatment can reduce flushing and improve skin texture. It is gentler than laser treatments and may require multiple sessions. B. Laser therapy. Various laser treatments can effectively reduce the appearance of blood vessels and redness, providing a non-invasive option for long-term management. 4. The lifestyle and home remedies. A. Cold compresses. Applying a cold compress to the affected area can help soothe irritation and reduce redness. B. Dietary changes. Following an anti-inflammatory diet and avoiding known dietary triggers like alcohol and spicy food may help manage symptoms. If you want to know the best anti-inflammatory diet for you, click the link in the description. C. Gentle skincare routine. Using mild, fragrance-free cleanser and moisturizers can help prevent irritation and maintain skin hydration. Like we talked before, like those recommended cleanser brands, I talked about them. D. Avoiding triggers. Identifying and avoiding personal triggers such as sun exposure, extreme temperatures, and stress, and we talked about all the triggers. Now drop in the comment what of those treatments you tried, what was a disaster to you, and what you think about these treatments. Alarm! If you have rosacea, avoid using retinol or adapalene creams or gels in your skincare routine, because they will worsen your redness and trigger skin inflammation. You have to avoid using harsh chemicals, ingredient, or chemical peeling-based skincare like salicylic, glycolic, or any other type of alpha-hydroxy acid. It will worsen your redness. Now the last section of my video about that ancient pharmaceutical natural Ayurvedic recipe that soothes your redness from home. Because I'm clinical pharmacist, I can tell you this recipe really works. I've tried it a million times. It is called the Soothing Turmeric and Aloe Vera Face Mask. The ingredients: take 1 tablespoon of turmeric powder, known for its anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. Take 2 tablespoons fresh aloe vera gel that provide cooling and healing effect. Take 1 tablespoon of honey, which acts as natural moisturizer and has antibacterial properties. The instructions: mix ingredients in a bowl. Combine the turmeric powder, fresh aloe vera gel, and honey. Mix well until you achieve a smooth paste. Apply the mask gently into the affected areas of your face, avoiding the eye area. Leave in. Then allow the mask to sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. This will give the ingredient time to work on reducing redness and inflammation. After that, rinse your face with lukewarm water and pat dry with a soft towel. The last step, following up by a gentle fragrance-free moisturizer to lock in hydration like the Lula moisturizer. Additional tips: you have to use this mask from 1 to 2 times a week for best results. The second tip, always perform a patch test on a small area of skin before applying any new treatment to ensure there are no adverse reactions. My lovely ladies, remember that consistency is the key, especially in the skincare routine. I hope you loved this video. If you do like and subscribe for more medical advice. Write in the comments what type of rosacea you have.